I'm pretty much looking for an excuse to not uninstall after this. Should we also uninstall Duet Abyss like last time? Uninstall for now. Gonna uninstall. I just uninstalled Duet Abyss. I uninstalled as well. I uninstalled the game. I don't think there has been a more opportune, a more fitting time than right then to use that. I also am absolutely disappointed, but at the same time, I'm glad. On the one hand, I'm disappointed because it turns out Duet Abyss was hacked again. This is not the first time. It has been hacked twice now in as many months. The first time, it wasn't too severe. This time, as I noted right here, according to sources on their official Discord, on their subreddit, on their Twitter, it was an actual malware RCE executable that was injected into the game. And I know you saw the title and you're like, mass uninstalling? There have been players mass uninstalling the game, and yes, there genuinely were. That is not clickbait. There have been so many people that have uninstalled the game due to this as a direct consequence. Maybe not necessarily mass quitting. I know my previous DNA video did state mass quitting, and I think that was a bit of a grandiose title to make and claim to make, but there were quite a number of people that did quit after that debacle. In this instance, though, there were a significant number of mass uninstallations. I noted here that the game was hacked again. This time it was much worse than before. The Duet Abyss socials, and they did actually address this. They made a post over on Reddit regarding abnormal game login issues. And they go on to state here that they are abnormal game login issues. We have observed that some players are experiencing login failures and error messages when attempting to log in after the game update on March 18th. That's today. An urgent investigation and fix is already underway. We sincerely apologize for any inconveniences caused. We'll distribute compensation once the issue is resolved. So this was posted 7 hours ago as of me recording this video. It's probably going to be a few hours later as of this video going live. People were posting actual screenshots here of the virus attempting to infect their computers. Not one, not two, not three. Repeated messages showcasing infections. And they call it abnormal game login issues. They then an hour later, or an hour or two later, addressed this publicly. They stated that this is regarding abnormal game login issues. The login issues occurring after the May 18th game update have now been resolved. As of 6:24 UTC +8, you may now log in normally. We sincerely apologize for the inconveniences caused. Thank you for your support and understanding. Yep, we were having some login issues. You can now log in normally. That is their statement. That is their claim. Abnormal game login issues refers to actual malware RC executable injected into the game, by the way. Why would they downplay this? Login issue. Pan Studio, you literally let info stealing malware in your consumers' devices. Do not downplay this. Just a simple malware, resolved quickly, Defender blocked it or whatever. It was still and still is fucking malware. There were people in the Reddit threads actually going on to help others clear the malware from their computer. That's how bad it got. That's how serious this was. And again, this was completely downplayed. As I noted here, I was not online at the time that this happened to verify this, but there are dozens of messages spread around every available platform confirming the hack was real and was compromising people's private information. I also say that this is the second time that they've been hacked in as many months, and it seems, and this is incredibly sad to see. It's such a fun game with such a passionate development team, and I want nothing more than the best for them, but at the same time, you have to stop and wonder, how does this continue to happen? And really, genuinely, how has this continued to happen? How has it happened twice in as many months? Like, what kind of security flaws are in place? I mean, I'll give them credit here. They did address the issues within hours of being alerted to the malware distribution, which I do appreciate, and they followed up with a fix within an hour or two after their public communication. It also seems like the entire situation has been resolved as of right now, but this is not a good look for them. This was a Discord message I was sent. This was, I think, about 7 hours ago, 6 hours ago. I didn't get some kind. I had to restart for effects to take effect. It's already applied since my antivirus sent notifications already, but the game's still launched. You have to wait for the dev's answer. I think Queen Strongest Suyi here is actually a moderator on the Discord. Someone is trying to make Stix's video come true. I'm not logging in unless they fix it. All they told me was, we are fixing it. Okay, you know what? What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and open their Discord. We're going to take a look here and see what they've actually been saying. Yo, I don't mean to interrupt the video, but I need to take a moment here to thank all my incredible patrons over on Patreon whose support continues to allow for me to do regular videos like this every single day on this channel. Thank y'all so much, including our YouTube channel members. You guys mean the world to me. So do you guys as viewers as well. Now, without further ado, let's continue. The reason for this is because last time a few people said, don't use Reddit, don't use Twitter. Instead, go on over to the official Discord community. That's where our community is actually located. And that way I can kind of get an estimate here, a gauge as to what every single community is thinking. So let's take a look at their Discord. Has the game been hacked again? Am I safe from the hack if I have Duet Abyss on my computer but haven't updated or played it in the last month? The dev response is more important than the hack itself. They got hacked. If they can hack the game, it means the devs need to do better with security. I don't understand why people keep hacking the game. Are they mad that it exists? 5 hours since the hack and still not addressed. Okay, so this actually apparently went on longer than I thought. I thought they addressed it with like 2 hours. Apparently they went over 5 hours. I have no hate against them. This is the moderator here. I have no hate against them, but it's asking to get hacked if you turn off all your firewalls. Third time's the charm. Next time it'll be a kernel hack that just entirely bypasses the antivirus and takes over everyone's PC when they press Q on rhythm. Damn. People are saying about malware on Reddit. How true is it compared to the last hack? Is it safe to log into the game now? Here before games hacked for a third time. The moderator themselves, for anyone that was saying that this was not an actual official hack, the moderator here themselves, Queen Strongest Suyi, mod, admin, and moderator, as you can see on screen right there, stated the game got hacked again, but was fixed. Still, the announcement didn't talk about it. So the game, they confirmed the game was hacked the first time. They confirmed the game has been hacked a second time. That's 2 times. Anyone that's saying it was not hacked, I mean, they're arguing against members of staff here, like official moderators for the Discord. They pointed out here also that Tower of Fantasy got hacked pretty badly at launch. That's true. One more hack and I'm leaving Duet Abyss. But let's take a look here specifically at any mentions of uninstall. I really want the game to succeed, but I think I'm uninstalling for the moment. I don't want to risk my PC or personal info. It's straight uninstall for me. Glad I uninstalled. Uninstall, leave the server, leave the community. We get it. You can just uninstall. I won't even blame you. Instant uninstall. Time to uninstall and move to whatever, move to Steam whenever they fix it. Finally, time to uninstall. I would uninstall. Uninstall for now. Strongly advise everyone uninstall. Check your devices. Uninstall, scan, change passwords. I'm pretty much looking for an excuse to not uninstall after this. Should we also uninstall Duet Abyss like last time? Uninstall for now. Gotta uninstall. I just uninstalled Duet Abyss. I uninstalled as well. I uninstalled the game. See, yeah, there have been a lot of uninstallations. The title is not over exaggerated. The title is 100% factual. This is not good. This is not a good state for the game to be in at all. I'm very disappointed because the game has so much potential. I just don't know how or why it continues to get hacked. As I was editing this video, I realized that I had a Reddit thread on my subreddit detailing this 6 freaking hours ago. How high is the chance of a false positive? In the OG subreddit, nobody is talking about it. Nobody is talking about it because everybody who talks about it gets deleted. You didn't notice the little announcement page because it intentionally obfuscated by the moderators. The moderators are deleting the post to downplay the situation. That's never a good sign. If you navigate on over to YouTube, you have Duet Abyss was hacked again. This is honestly sad, terrible. PSA, new Duet Abyss hack. Do not log in. The comment section, I could forgive them for the first time. I don't think I can forgive the second one. It's gonna be the cutoff for me. I might come back in a few weeks or months. Seriously debating whether to continue playing this game or not. I was grinding hard for Summit. Unfortunately, cannot keep supporting the game after this one. I absolutely love DNA even with all its flaws. Seeing stuff like this happen just breaks my heart and pushes me away from it. I mean, like, the official Duet Night Abyss content creators are covering it. The community itself on every platform are moving away from it, deterred from it in every capacity. This is bad. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment, so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you are not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.